welcome back. And of course, as was mentioned earlier in the show, the focus of this conversation is going to be on the first Valentine's snorkel expedition. Joining us for this conversation and explaining a bit behind the idea for this particular expedition are tour guides Kimberly Flowers and Allison Mendez. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome.
Welcome.
Now, I want to find out how you came up with the idea of doing a special tour for Valentine's Day.
Well, first of all, I've been doing this for over 11 years as a tour guide, and a lot of tourists love to do this stuff, pay so much money. And every time you ask Belizeans, like, or my friends, do you want to go swim? Do you want to go snorkel? Oh, I can't swim all that water. Oh, I can't swim. Oh, this, that. And I'm like, okay. So we have a lot to offer here in Belize. We have the second longest reef in the world, next to Australia, living reef. And I mean, for Belizean to do something like this, I think it's very, very, very exceptional, beautiful. I mean, I believe that they would love it, you know.
Yeah.
And with a licensed tour guide with them in the water, get treated like a tourist in their own country. I believe that they would love something like this.
Let me ask you, how often do you actually take Belizeans out on tours?
Once in a blue moon.
Once.
Yeah.
Often, if I could recall, we had a Blue Hole trip. The Blue Hole is like 2.5 hours away from here, and they enjoyed it. But some of them, they can't swim.
Yeah.
You know, but it's safe. We got like, just based on the amount of people that go, we will have the amount of professional tour guide for you guys. If you can't swim, that is okay. That is why we are here.
Yeah.
Right? So
I remember once
okay.
I took a 75-year-old lady, a tourist, and she was like, I can't swim. He said, but this is on my bucket list. I want to do something. I want to snorkel. I want to show my grandchildren when I go back. Oh, I went to see the nurse sharks, the stingrays, and I'm like, okay, do you trust me? She's like, I don't know you, but I trust you because you're a tour guide. I guess you've been doing this for a long time. I'm like, yes, you can. And well, she trusts me. We went into the water together. We have a life ring that we take in the water. We went together and she had a blast. She had an unbelievable time. So I guess Belizean could do the same.
Is that a common misconception, though, that people don't even attempt to go snorkeling because they feel that you have to know how to swim?
Yes, that's one reason. And it's in their backyard, I guess. It's just that they take it for granted. You know, we have this, and I mean, we don't want to do this because it's right there. But I mean, take a time out and check it out and see how beautiful it is. It's very beautiful. Holchan is one of the best sites in Belize. I mean, it's a reserve. It has all the wildlife fishes. You can see everything there. I mean, you know, so I believe that with us guys, and it's a professional tour. I mean, everything is going to be there. We have gears, we have equipment, we have guys like Kimberly. Kimberly's been doing this for a long time, and she usually take care of first timers. So I guess.
So you keep everybody calm.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us your secrets. What do you do to try to keep people calm?
Well, I'm not sure. Most of the tourists, they say I have a gift. I'm gifted at it. It's just you gotta stay calm. You gotta be well relaxed. If you're not relaxed, you won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
So you try to take their mind from off of this stuff. You know, it's different from the tourists with the Belizean, right? Tourists go out there, they can't swim. A Belizean won't go on a boat if they can't swim.
That's right.
Right? It's different. So with the Belizean, it's like a channel for me, a channel. But the tourists, they're easy to be calmed down and stuff, you know. First timers, as water go in your snorkel, when water get in their snorkel, they freak out and they start panic. If water go in their mask, they panic as well. And that is basically the hardest part of snorkeling, the mask and the snorkel. Once you
Get used to that part.
Yeah, you're good.
And you can wear life vests.
Yeah, that is
Yes, mandatory to wear a life vest in the water. And
It's mandatory now?
Yeah,
it's mandatory. It's mandatory because there are some guys who, I'm a good swimmer, but Holchan is a narrow channel, it's a channel. And some part of it could be, at time could be, you could have a strong current, and it could be very bad. So at times you need to wear your life vest, and it's mandatory, so to keep you guys safe, you know.
So you are really reaching out for Belizeans here, and that...
That's right. I mean, so much time I ask my mom, my dad, and my family, guys, let's do this. You know, I have the advantage to take them. They're like, no, we'll never do that, this, that. So.
And I'll tell you one thing, because I told Marlene about this. Last year we went to Cancun. And we went swimming with the sharks.
You guys went all the way to Cancun.
Wait. I have to finish telling you the story.
Gets satisfying for you. Don't worry.
I've done Shark Ray Alley, so I know what that experience is like. So I expected something similar. And what they had was a little area, probably the size of this stage, with a man holding a shark up like that. You walk into water here, pet the shark, and walk out back, and they take your picture for about 20 US. So I was telling all my friends that were there, like, come on, if you go to Shark Ray Alley, the experience is so
totally
real.
Different.
And you will enjoy. I'm not a strong swimmer, but I go in the water.
And he's more fearful of water, but he did it.
It's an amazing experience. So
and a lot of Belizeans pay for that experience in
80
Mexico.
US.
Yes. Really?
80 US.
Yeah, 80 US.
And you know,
in Belize is phenomenal. I mean, there's Holchan, there's Shark Reality, but I also, when I was in Kikaka, went to the nurse shark spot of Kikaka.
Yeah, there's one at Kikaka at San Pedro,
where I kissed the shark. You know, it's amazing the experience you can have.
In Kikaka and San Pedro. Kikaka, it's a little bit shallow, where you guys can stand and pet the shark and the raid. But at Holchan, you won't be able to stand there.
Yeah.
And
there's more huger shark, bigger shark.
The thing is, too, guys, I was sitting down while I was thinking about this store that I created. I was like, I mean, Belizeans like to cry about price. I'm not gonna lie. They're like, oh, you know. So I'm like, all right, tourist pay is 70 US per person for a tour, you know, for this tour. And I'm like, okay, for my Belizean people, like, I mean, Shark Ray, Holchan, Kikaka, 3 stops. I mean, like $60 per person. That is Belize dollars. Belize dollars.
What does that include?
That includes, okay, so we go to Kikaka, right? We stop because we have to get the boat ride from Radisson Dock.
Snorkel gear.
So
and your gear, so you don't have to have gear.
And a tour guide along with you guys. So we go from there and we take you guys to Kikaka because we have to get the sardines to feed the nurse sharks and the stingrays. At that time, there's an area that is protected for tarpons. You know tarpons? So we take them there to feed the tarpons with the sardines.
Yeah.
And after that, we take you guys out to the reef. So we go to Holchan at the reef first, and we snorkel for about 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. And while after that, we take you guys over to where we snorkel with the stingrays and the nurse sharks for about 25 to 30 minutes. Then we take you guys to Kikaka back for lunch. Now at Kikaka, we usually stop at this place known as Tropical Paradise. Now at Tropical Paradise, what I love about there, when I go with the tourists, we stop. There's a free Wi-Fi. There is beach chairs you can relax. There's wonderful people there to take care of you when it comes to the food. I mean, freshwater showers, restroom, everything is there.
Yeah.
And all that these people need is you buy the stuff, you buy the food there, and you can utilize everything here.
So your food isn't included, but you do have a space that you work with that will offer other amenities if you purchase your food there.
That's right.
So then how long do you stay on Kikaka?
Well, we usually stay there an hour and a half.
Okay.
Depending on what time, when it comes to the tourists. But for Belizeans, we're going to stay there approximately an hour and a half.
Okay.
To 2 hours, just for you guys to relax and enjoy Kikaka. You know, you don't have to stay at...
To soak in your experience you just had from snorkeling.
Exactly. Take pictures and everything with the sharks, you know. And guys, if you don't want to go, if you don't want to jump in the water when we reach at the area where we swim with the sharks and the stingrays, you don't have to. You can stay on the boat, take pictures, whatever.
But you want to, trust me, it's a great experience.
But some people, I hear what she's saying, because some people don't want the shark experience.
Don't want the shark. First of all, shark. But nurse sharks are bottom feeders. They do not have teeth. So you don't have to worry about shark eating or biting you guys. And stingrays are bottom feeders too. And
A shark is a shark.
and it's not like you're gonna jump in the water and be right on top of the sharks. All right, there's an open water. You go away from the sharks if you're afraid, and just look in the water to see them. You get back on board.
This is the essential. This is the added incentive of having a tour guide, because you usually take care of that particular situation where they let you into the water, but bring the shark near you, and
but before you get in the water, we also do a brief explaining how to use your equipment, how long we're going to be in the water, what you guys going to see, and everything. And so before you get in the water, you're going to feel comfortable, relax. So it's not that we're just going to put you in the water and say, oh, go and snorkel. No, it's not. You guys going to get treated like a tourist. For once.
They normally put out like a ring.
A life ring.
A life ring with a long rope, so you guys can hold on it. If there's a small current, you guys can hold on it. You don't have to swim around with the shark. You guys can just hold on it and look around.
Look down.
Look down. Or in the... Well, when you get to Shark Ray Alley, the first thing, these sharks are very trained. As you go, you park your boat, you tie them to the ring. They like crazy. You feed them with the sardine. Once the sardine is done, these sharks just leave. So you
don't have anything for them anymore.
So you just go, you just come around, you relax a little bit in the water with them once you get there. Guys,
it's extremely affordable, I do have to say, because
it is
$100 per couple if you're going as a Valentine
and $35 for kids, because it's for everybody. It's not
you have a kids price too, $35 for kids.
It's not only
for the family.
It's for the family, for everybody who wants to experience this, for all the Belizean people, man. This is going to be something different. And for Valentine's, you usually go and have you go to have dinner, you have something. I mean, this is something just
totally different.
You can just go to swim if you want to swim. It's not, you don't have to even snorkel, you know. So I guess it's something nice.
How do people reach you?
Well, my contact number is 627-1412, or you can check me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook and under Alison Mendez. That's ALLISONMENDEZ. And then deposit, because Thursday I'm going to be very busy because I have some tourists that coming for the third time want to be with me to go snorkel again. So I'm going to be busy on Thursday. So what I will ask for you guys to, if you can just leave your information on Facebook, and then in the evening once I'm back, you can reach me. I'm going to find an area that you guys can meet me, and we can
talk about it more. You are requesting a deposit. Do you have a limited amount of space?
Well, people been asking to book in and everything, but the company Splash Wave that I work with that have the boat, we have more than one boat. So we can take a lot of people if we like. Big boat that can take
over 100 people.
So
but still you need to make your deposit ahead of time.
You need to make a booking so that we know exactly for reserve people, so that these guys could, make sure that they have a great time, in the
How long does the entire day last?
Well, it starts from 9 o'clock until 3:30. So that's the latest.
So you go out for the day and you come back. You could still go for your special Valentine dinner.
That's right. And go on your what they usually have what they're going to have on Valentine's Day. Not sure. So
there's a concert.
There's
you're
a
right.
concert or something like that.
There's
so you're going to have enough time to relax and wash out that salt water out of your Belize and go.
And have such a beautiful experience. I think you're right in terms of so few Belizeans have had the opportunity to snorkel and to see the reef. I mean, when you see the beautiful images of the reef, it looks beautiful on television, but it's 1,000 times better in real life. And so I think everybody has to have that experience.
I have a question. You done it? You guys done it before?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell Belizean about your experience? How did you guys feel at the time, and how confident were you guys when you guys were in the water? I like to hear from you guys.
It's an amazing experience, and we got to see a couple turtles as well at
they do have turtle at Hull Chan.
It was just, that's amazing. It's just,
eagle
as
rays.
Marlene said, the colors that you see under the sea, it's just,
when that sun hits.
Nothing compares to that.
I think that was my first reaction, that it's always looked so beautiful on television that you couldn't imagine it being any better until you do it, and then you realize the colors are so much more vibrant. The tropical fish are really as colorful as you see in those videos and cartoons and everything else. It's really beautiful. You know, I think that it is something that every Belizean must experience in their life.
That's right.
So people can start off with it on Valentine's Day. Ladies, I have to say this is a wonderful opportunity that you've created for Belizeans. One, on a very special day to celebrate. But what I hear from you is a very, you're very passionate about sharing this experience with your own fellow Belizeans. And it's something that is often criticized in terms of tourism, that people say, oh, you know, they treat Belizeans different, they don't want to have Belizeans there. But I hear from you that you really want to have your fellow Belizeans have this experience as well.
That's right.
Well, this is the first one. She's been getting called about the Blue Hole. So maybe
the Blue Hole is fun too. Yeah.
So maybe the other trip will be at Blue Hole, but it's going to be a higher
for
price.
9th of March, right?
Yeah.
That would be awesome for 9th of March.
For 9th of March. Once this,
especially since a longer boat, right?
Once we have a lot of people doing this for Valentine's, I want to do something for the 9th of March to go to the Blue Hole.
Okay.
Because you can snorkel in the Blue Hole too.
Yeah.
It's very awesome there.
Beautiful.
It's fascinating how you go from coral to just
darkness. You look this way.
That's how you know you're in the hole.
You look this way, it's coral. You look this way, it's just blue. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. But
it is a little bit scary. Yeah, I won't deny that one. But then you understand why people are so in awe of the Blue Hole when you see it for yourself. So there's no leveling off. It's just reef and darkness.
Like how you guys snorkel before and you see those coral out at Holchan. When you go to Blue Hole, it's a different type of coral. You see
different type of coral.
They're more healthy, more colorful.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you can see visibility out about 50 feet.
Yeah.
Very nice. Awesome.
All right. So I want to say thank you for joining us. What is the contact information once again?
The contact information is 6271412. And the company that I work for, Splash Wave, the boats are very comfortable ride, very comfortable boats and stuff for you guys. You can actually relax while in the boat and have a nice ride actually to the site. And you guys gonna get treated like a tourist, like I said. So again, I'm leaving at Radisson Dock for 9:00 a.m.
And you should be back by
3:30 for the latest. And
so it's a daytime trip.
And you can check me again on Facebook, Alison Mendez. All right,
but we
guys.
want to leave 9 tourist time.
That's a good addition there.
9 tourist.
I really appreciate you guys having us today, guys. We do appreciate you guys, and if you guys are willing, you can come too bring the family, bring everybody. I mean, it's one in a lifetime. So.
And very reasonable. 60 single, 100 couple, and 35 for children. Definitely take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you for joining us once again, and best of luck this weekend on your first ever Valentine's Snorkel Expedition.
That's right. Thank you, guys.
Right.
We're going to go ahead and take our final break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap-up, so stay tuned.
What do you want from your bank?
I want to know that my bank will teach me how to save.
I want to know that my bank can help to make my dream of owning a home a reality.
I want to know that my bank will help me grow my business and build Belize.
I want to know that my bank will keep my investment safe.
Whether you want to start a savings plan, build your own home, invest in your business, or plan for retirement, the Belize Bank is here for you. The Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
You make it look like it's magic. Oh, yeah. 'Cause I see see, no.
Give that loved one a gift they'll truly cherish. The gift of communication. From now until February 14th, Smart will be having heartwarming deals on all devices. You can save 10% or even up to 15% off all devices. LG Optimus Zone, HTC Desire, HTC One, the Samsung Note 4, and many more. Give that truly unforgettable gift. The gift of Smart.
Girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it. And you deserve it.
Smart, bringing people together.
And welcome back.
Great show today. Of course, we started off with Jose Chacon, PUP's mayoral hopeful for Belmopan, talking about his platform and just sharing his views as he tries to win office there in the city of Belmopan.
And our mayoral interviews continue on Thursday. We'll have another candidate on set to be able to speak about their campaign. And of course, we encourage people to be able to share their questions and comments. We do have our Open Your Eyes Facebook page to be able to submit any questions that you would like to have answered by the mayoral candidate. So that's something we'd like people to know. The second part of our show, a reminder, of course, that the cultural festival begins on Friday for the Taiwanese embassy, and it starts at 6 at the Bliss Institute with a cocktail and then the opening of their art exhibit, followed by a very short movie.
Yeah, and it continues on Saturday with another comedy with food, so you can also enjoy that.
And look forward to their food festival on March 7th at the Memorial Park. Definitely something you want to experience for yourself.
And then wrapping up for today, a great opportunity to share love and love of the sea with a snorkeling expedition that leaves the Radisson dock at 9 o'clock on Saturday and returns by 3:34, being done through the courtesy of Splash Tours, Belize, and it's a great opportunity to take your loved one and your family, because it's $60 for singles, $100 for couples, and if you want to take children along, it's only $35 per child. And it's the travel, transportation to Hulchan and back, and there's a stop in Kikoka for food as well. So you get a chance to do all of that. Food is not included, but the opportunity is provided for you to get some food there.
Absolutely. So that's it for us. So remember, if you want to contact us, you can contact us at oye@channel5belize.com.
William_OYE at channel5belize.com.
And Marlene_OYE@channel5belize.com. Thanks very much for joining us. And remember to tune in tomorrow morning at 6:30 when you open your eyes
to start your morning right. Until then, have a great day. Enjoy the little chill. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.